So you want to shoot better talking head videos? Well, I got 3 things that will help you nail it every time. But before we do that, if you could hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you found this interesting or helpful, that will help out a ton. Now, let's get into it. Tip number 1, you want to make sure that your camera is at about eye level with the person that you're shooting. You also don't want to be too close to the person. This right now is pretty ideal, gives you a feel of what the room is like. If I was up here, it kind of cuts off what the rest of the room is. And if I was all the way in the back, it gives you a sense of like, what is going on? Is he a real estate shower or something? Like, it doesn't make sense. So you want to find a good medium shot. Typically, you want to cut at around the waist level, maybe belly button. Keep the head in the shot. You don't want to have the top of the shot sort of hitting the top of your frame, the thirds. That's what it is. Grid system is gridding your camera out into thirds. So you want to have them kind of dead center of the shot with the center line running through their eyes. That is going to be the best way of doing it. You don't want to have the head cut off too tight unless you're going for a dramatic interview and you want to feel like super close and whatever. And you don't want it to be too far away like we talked about before. I hope that makes sense. Tip number 2 is don't shoot in front of very bright sources. The only reason that this right here is good is because we have this big old shade over it that's causing the light to kind of diffuse and not blow out all of this white countertop and all of these things here. You want to make sure that there's not harsh sun beaming through. If you can avoid it or have something in front of it to diffuse it and make it a little less harsh on the background or on your subject, that's ideal. You don't want to shoot right over here. I've got 2 big windows that are helping light me right now that don't have shades on it, only because the sun is sort of tucking itself away over the other side of the building. But these right now, if I did this in the morning, sun would be blasting in on me and probably causing this side of my face to be blown out. You want to try and control the lighting so that you don't have hot spots in random areas of your shot that are going to cause an eyesore, that are going to kind of be distracting from the person that you want them to be paying attention to, right? That's the biggest thing. You don't want them to be distracted by something over here when you're trying to give a message to someone, say, to buy this, or, hey, we've got this safety announcement, or this new thing coming up. Like, you want them to be focused on the person in the center of the shot and not distracted by what's going on. And before we get into tip number 3, just a reminder, hit that subscribe, hit that like button if you found these tips helpful so far. But tip number 3 is audio. If you can get an okay image and a relatively good shot, but your audio is crap, no one is going to pay attention to what you were saying because they're going to completely just, it naturally, your brain just clocks out of it. It's like, nah, I don't know what you're saying. It's too distracting. Again, it's like an eyesore. Now it's an ear sore. But you want to make sure that audio is a priority. So make sure you have those 3 things. You want to make sure your camera is at eye level. You want to make sure that there's nothing in your background that's too distracting or causing hotspots or anything like that. And you want to make sure that you have good audio, whether it's a wireless thing, a wireless mic like this, the Rode Wireless Go is what I have, or if you have them up close to the camera, where iPhone cameras are great, they pick up great audio, so like having them close enough to the audio source or the audio recorder being the iPhone, and making sure that there's not a lot of noise going on. If someone's vacuuming or someone's doing construction or someone's doing a whole bunch of other stuff, or there's a bunch of, AC noise going on, again, all of those things are distracting and are going to take away from the message that you're trying to give to your viewers. So just remember those 3 things. Eye level. No eyesores in the background with harsh lighting, so try to avoid shooting directly in to an open window with the person standing in front of the window. Maybe flip it around. Make sure that you're now standing in front of the window filming them being hit by the light coming through the window, and number 3, good audio source. Those things are going to make your next talking head video muy caliente. I don't speak German. That's not German, I know that. But yeah, if you like this, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that like, and I'll see you in the next one with some more helpful tips. Later.